cookie. Hello, humans of the earth, and thank you for joining us on this wonderful day. My name is Dana,
And my name's Heidi.
and this is Fun Times with Dana and Heidi.
Welcome to our first episode. We are still trying to get a hang of things, but we are super excited for you all to be part of our journey. In Fun Times with Dana and Heidi, we want to radiate happiness through the latest uplifting news stories. So I'm super excited. This is really new to all of us, and we're super excited to have you guys listen to us. And it started off as a little sad story, but it gets a lot better because here we are today.
I guess I'll start. I remember it was at some point during the first week of school, and I was super lost. I was still trying to navigate the campus and figure out where everything was.
Yeah,
And
freshman year.
Yeah, and it was I was just about to walk into drama class, and then my friend, who's a sophomore, she comes up to me and she says, "Hey, if you see this girl named Heidi, you what did she say? She said,
Go talk to her.
call in my advisory," and she didn't have anyone to talk to, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I don't know who Heidi is, but I guess so." And then I went over there. I went to Oh, no, no, no! It wasn't drama. It was the advisory. It was like a free period, but it was in the drama room. And then there was only I remember walking in. It was like a free period, but it was in the drama room. And then there was only I remember walking in, and it was completely full, and it was just a bunch of upperclassmen, so I didn't really know what to do. And then near the door, there was this small meek little table of freshmen. So I just sat there because I was like, okay, well, this is my school. And nobody was talking. And I was just standing there like, hi guys. But uh, what happened? Oh,
Attendance happened.
yeah, and then our drama teacher, shout out to Mr. O, who's probably listening to this. Our drama teacher, Mr. O, he was taking attendance, and then shout out to Mr. O, who's probably listening to this. Our drama teacher, Mr. O, he was taking attendance, and then he called out Heidi's name, and I was like, wait a minute. I was connecting the dots. I was like, I think this is Heidi. So then I was like, hi. I would introduce myself. I was like, hi, I'm Dana.
Was in front of her, I was in front of her.
Yeah, she was directly in front of me. And that's where the magic started. And that's why we're here today.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's really funny because with different point of views, it's I think it's really, really cool. So from my point of view, my second class was, and in our school, advisory classes are mixed with all sorts of grade levels. So you really don't know who you're going to be with until you get there because everyone's all mixed together. And so I walk in, and I thought I walked into the wrong classroom because there was no other freshmen in that class. And I was like, hello? That'd be like a nightmare walking into the wrong classroom on the first day of school.
And they all just
Imagine,
look
Dana.
at
No. So I walked in, and everyone's looking at me because I looked terrified, lost, and I was like, huh, who is this?
you.
And then all of a sudden I see Sonia, which is our really, really good friend. She was talking to me. I looked like a loner, I was a loser.
Oh
So
my
I bet
God.
she was probably talking to me out of pity. I was a pity talk, Imagine being a pity talk. Yeah, no. So then she's like, "Oh yeah," she's introducing me to the school, making sure I have at least one friend. And then she's like, "Oh, do you know anyone named Dana?" And I'm like, "No, this is my second class. Haven't met anyone at all." So then I'm like, "No, but I'll keep an eye out for her." And then yeah, I met her in theater advisory, and here we are making a podcast together. So thank you,
That's so
Sonia.
wild. It really is an iconic move. But okay. So today we will be discussing some of the latest positive news stories. But first, we have our tweet of the week. So the tweet of the week is what we want to start our podcast off with, and just to provide a little bit of humor, since we're both so comedic, and our tweet of the week this week comes from BX SAR, and it says, pigeons probably think that we're extinct. And honestly, like, just think about it. Just imagine being a pigeon. Like your entire yes, surrounded by humans, living under the wing of the human race, no pun intended. And see, we're
I'm
PG.
sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. But and then all of a sudden everyone, well, this isn't necessarily like as true right now, but when we were all like mandated by the government to like be inside the house at all times, isn't it just so strange? Like all humanity's just there and then all of a sudden they're gone. It's like if it
It
like
really is. I think it's really, really like it's weird. It's like such weird times right now. And I don't know if you saw this, Dana, but there was a picture of the Eiffel. Did you see it?
no, I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, let me just describe it to you. In the first photo, there's a bunch of people and there's pigeons, obviously, but the pigeon to human ratio is pretty equal.
Pigeon to human ratio. I love that.
I know. I think it's like super funny. So there's like humans and pigeons everywhere, equal amount, you know. And then in the second photo, there was just so many pigeons. It was like there was no like space, like there was no like actual floor space. They were all occupied by pigeons.
That's so
And
wild. Pigeons are
it
really
is.
thriving right now. They're
They're
living
taking over the world.
taking over the world. This is their time. We're all going to be overthrown by the pigeon race.
I know, forget about the corona pandemic. We have a pigeon pandemic now.
I love
I
that.
know, but like people were saying like, "Ooh, the pigeons replace the humans." So yeah, they probably think that we're gone, long gone, and that
We've already found the aliens. We're in the middle of a pandemic. So much crazy stuff has been happening. And now just the pigeons are going to take over the world.
I know. Pigeons taking over the world to 2020. That's the 2020
Yes.
vision that we were
I've
hoping
filled
for,
another
indeed,
space
right?
on my 2020 bingo card.
Vision that we were
I've
hoping
filled
for,
another
indeed,
space
right?
on my 2020 bingo card. I'm almost getting bingo.
Yes, indeed. Okay. So I guess it's time to go into my new segment, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Yes. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know, but there has been. Oh yes. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know, but there has been like Black Lives Matter movement protest, and a lot of families. I'm okay. Let me give you some background information. There was this video on Twitter, and it's the whole community of Minneapolis coming together to help clean up. Like bravo, like good on them.
Oh, that's
And
weird.
yeah, no, Dana, did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video. Everyone like they were all on there like on a voluntary basis too, and they were just helping like after, and there was like I don't know, there was just like a lot of it divided everyone a
Yeah,
lot.
definitely.
Yeah, and I think that this shows that people are actually like coming together to like help humanity, and there's more like it just shows that there's still unity in the world, and I think that's really cute.
Yeah, no, there's still like goodness and humanity in the world because in this video you see like 3-year-olds helping clean up. Like you see them on their hands and their knees picking up like leftover like rubble, and wow, like it was super like eye-warming. Like it was very nice to see.
Yes, we love eye warming news stories.
Eye-warming vocabularies out of this world.
Yes, we've really
Eye-warming.
got the galaxy brain. She's ascended to the next level of thinking. This vocabulary is beyond our understanding.
I
I'm
know. The volume in this bus is
is astronomical.
astronomical.
You know,
Astronomical.
astronomical, and we love it. So
Yeah,
now
no.
we love it. So
Yeah,
now it's
no.
time for one of my news stories that I'm planning to share with you all today, and that is that a Roman Catholic priest in Detroit is currently, well, this happened a couple of weeks ago, but I still find it just
In April.
hilarious. Yes. A Roman Catholic priest in Detroit is used to say that again. I hated that. A
Squirt
Roman
gun.
Catholic, yeah. A Roman Catholic priest in Detroit is using a squirt gun to distribute holy water while practicing social distancing. And while he was doing this, he had his little squirt gun. He wore a mask, a face shield, and rubber gloves. And this is honestly throughout
I
the
love it.
pandemic.
And you know what the finishing touch is? Is that the squirt gun was bright neon green. Like it was something like a 5-year-old would use, but it's so precious.
I love it. It's just such a statement. It's a cultural reset, And I think this is like the perfect example of why you should practice social distancing and how it's affected everyone. Heidi and I right now are practicing social distancing. I dropped off the mics like literally yesterday, and now we're recording the podcast in our individual homes,
Yeah,
united with the
definitely.
power of the internet. And
And
that's amazing.
yeah, it's definitely like social distancing is changing our world. If you can't find a way, make a way, because that's what the priest did, that's what we did, and no one's gonna stop you.
Yes. So wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart, and don't make dumb decisions. Listen to your local governments and
Follow CDC guidelines, wear
yeah,
masks.
be like the priest.
Is it just me, or like I wish social distancing happened a little while back? Because your girl needs her space.
Honestly.
Space.
Honestly.
Like there's so many people like bursting the bubble. I think it's kind of
Okay, so now it's time for Dana's science talks. So I don't know if probably many of you know this, or at least those that know me personally, but I'm a big nerd. Know me personally, but I'm a big nerd, and I really like science and science related things, and I could talk about it all day. I could read about it all day. And you know what? I think that science in like our modern world is just getting a bad rep lately, boring or just like another thing that you have to memorize, but really it's just
oh yeah.
attempting
There's
to understand
definitely
like, our world, the world around us, and
mhm.
all of these like science is like the core at what is leading to innovation in our society, and it's capable of doing some really good things. So today I wanted to talk about some new research that is very recent. The other day, the news is that robotic engineers have developed a bionic eye that can restore sight to an estimated 285 million blind people. That is a crazy number. So they said that
Whoa.
it would be available in 5 years. And like the human retina, it's dome shaped, and it's like specially designed to sharpen your focus and to reduce the spread of light. That way you can see objects properly and process them. And it has wires that are made out of liquid metal, and they're sealed by rubber tubes, and they connect to the bionic eyeball, and they're used to process the images. The actual eyeball itself is made from silicon, and it has the retina technology inside. And researchers say that it could possibly surpass the ability of the normal human eye, as long as you like make some adjustments inside it. And honestly, I don't. Some people might think that's scary, but I think that it's really
Wait. I think that's so cool. Like, there's always like a stereotype around people that love science, and I love science. Like, it explains our world. I don't know why there's such a negative stigma around it. Being a thing, it should be pretty cool and applauded, And I think it's so cool that science is being used and it's affecting our daily lives, and it has been, but in such a positive way.
Yeah, I love that. And I think that it's just such an amazing discovery. And I don't know. I just imagine what life would be like with bionic eyes. It's so wild. Can you imagine you
Hmm.
like Iron Man, but it's like part of your body? Like what they like zoom in and there's all these like calculations and stuff. It's so wild. It's like some like
Definitely.
Black Mirror or something.
And like the first thought that comes in influencer, her name's Molly Burke. Have you
Hmm.
heard of her?
I know I haven't heard of her.
I think she's a really, really great influencer. She was not born blind, but her eye vision got worse over time, so she became blind over time. I think like these bionic eyeballs can they can help
Hmm.
like these bionic eyeballs can they can help
Hmm.
a bunch of people like her, because not everyone has working eyes, and I feel like this will change that.
Yeah, it's really just like such an innovative thing. I think if it works out well enough, and if the technology does prove to be like useful and accessible to everyone, then it'll.
I know technology has like changed our life for the better. And like right now we're recording over technology. We've been doing school over technology. We've been connecting with people over technology. So it's just wow.
Yeah, if we didn't have technology, I don't know what I would be doing during this whole thing, I'll probably just be sitting here like, yep, this is my life now. I don't know, it would just be very strange. And with the internet, the internet and with technology, it just allows us to do so much, so many things that just like they've become a common part of our life now. But I don't think that we recognize like how much we has shifted because of that.
Yeah, we aren't like able to recognize our privileges until they're taken away. So
Mm-hmm.
we love technology. Okay, I think it's okay. The next segment is "Help, I'm Bored" by me,
I
Heidi.
love that. I
Heidi.
love that.
Yes, we love an original title.
That's my senior quote. It's done. It's a done deed.
It's a done deed. Yes. So right now, a lot of us are bored because we're in quarantine, which is safe. Stay home, guys. But
And especially this summer for
which is safe. Stay home, guys. But
and
which,
especially this summer for us, school just finished like literally like 2 days
three
ago,
days ago.
3 days ago, and we just have so much time in our hands, and it's just important to like do do things, but like try to like playing Animal Crossing, which I'm kind of guilty of, but you know what? We love it.
Yeah, and like this quarantine, it has given us the time to like chill and relax. Because I know during the school year, I was always like, oh my gosh, I need more time. I don't have enough time to do this. I don't have enough time to do that. Like I just want to sit back and relax. And this quarantine has really allowed me to back and relax. And this quarantine has really allowed me to do that. But sometimes I get bored of chilling and relaxing. Sounds weird, I know.
Yeah, me too.
Animal Crossing for the win. I'm just kidding. I have not tried that out. I should probably try that out soon.
It's really relaxing. It's like so therapeutic. I didn't know video games could be therapeutic. Now they are.
You know,
It's amazing.
whenever you sent me the video of Animal Crossing with hardcore rap behind it, I'm like such a vibe. Such a
I
vibe.
was, let me tell you what was happening. I was playing with like the phone version, like the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp one, and I was catching bugs, and I had my playlist on in the background, and it was Megan Thee Stallion, and I was just like catching bugs, and it's just such a it's just such an iconic juxtaposition because it
It,
was like the cute
mm-hmm.
little cartoon version of me, with her little fake butterfly net, and you would just hear Megan Thee Stallion in the background, just
Because
rapping.
I'm a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet. That's all I
Yes,
heard, and I thought
uh,
it was really funny. So yeah, okay, we got on a tangent here, but during this quarantine, I have gotten into exercising more because your girl's not athletic. I'm super weak.
I'm not athletic either. Don't worry. But you know what? This summer we're gonna get that summer body, and it's just gonna be great. We're really gonna be
Summer
out
body.
here for abs.
I know. Our state does like these tests, like annual tests to measure your athlete failed every single one of them except for the sit and stretch one.
Oh my god. I didn't know you could fail them. Like we just like they never told us if we failed or not. You would just kind of like feel bad about yourself, and everyone would just kind of look at you like, yeah, she's not very, and just process that and then just move on with your life. We never got like a pass or fail grade. It was just like, yep.
OMG, wait, actually, like you never knew, like if you actually failed?
No, we never knew. I never knew. I never knew that like it was actually like for grade until like seventh grade, I think. I think they were like, you have to do a grade, I think. I think they were like, you have to do a certain amount of push ups in order to pass or something like that.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah.
Okay, well, to be fair, my school at that time was being nice and they saw if we put in effort, they'll give us a good grade. But as soon as you walk into the gym, there's a sign saying like all the state like requirements, like what's healthy, what's failing, like what's passing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was smack right in front of your face, and you'd walk in there and you'd see like a chart for like the height and weight. Like it was weird.
Oh my god, that's like low key traumatizing. I
Yeah,
can't
no, I just like I hated looking at it. I hated looking at it, but I'd know like every time I failed, but they still gave me like a good like a passing grade because I tried. But yeah, so I've been doing like these Chloe Ting exercises. She has like these workout programs online, and they're really easy to follow along.
They are really easy to follow along, and they give you a good workout too. I like she came
Hmm.
up and I did it, and like I looked at the title. I don't remember what the title was, but I was like, "Oh, it seems easy enough. You know, it can't be too bad." And I was when I finished, I was literally like such a sweaty mess. I felt so gross, but I was proud that I went through the whole thing, even though it was like 20 minutes. But you know what? It was like 20 minutes, but you know what? We're still making progress.
Yeah, no, like as long as you finish, no matter how sweaty you are, it shows that you did something. Like I look like a wet seal afterwards I finished, so that's why I was like, "Ooh, I don't like looking at myself in the mirror when good to just like exercise because I failed almost everything, but now I'm trying my
We're
best
bouncing
and I'm
back.
doing it."
We're bouncing back and we're transforming it. Period.
Yeah, my comeback is gonna be bigger than my setback. Okay, just saying.
Yes. That's so iconic. It really is. It really is iconic. It really is. It really is a cultural reset.
Exercising is a new cultural reset. We should all do it. Did you know that we're supposed to be having physical activity at least 30 minutes or an hour a day, like outside, like physical activity
Every day, girl, I'm not.
every day? Did you know?
Okay, let's think about it. What counts as physical activity, though? That's the real question. You know,
Ooh, ooh, I don't know. What would count as like
I don't
physical
know, probably just
activity?
moving and not playing Animal Crossing all day. But you know what? It's fine. 30
You
minutes every
know,
day, that's wild. 30
you
minutes every
know,
day, that's wild.
yeah, no, it's definitely crazy. I think the people that get like the most physical activity, like in like a casual job setting, is the Chick-fil-A workers, because curbside
Honestly,
delivery.
I feel like workers are out and about all day. They're just walking literally everywhere.
They're miracle
They're
essential
life is
workers.
better. You know, they probably got like really good legs. Get those calves.
I know. I'm like, I hate waiting in drive-through lines. So like, I get curbside delivery. I don't know. Do you do that or do you just wait? Where
No,
like
I
I
do
do?
curbside. I am not. And have you seen those lines? They go like around those lines. They go like around. Oh my god, it's so bad. No,
Gee, speaking
perfect.
of the lines, have you seen the Hawaiian Chick-fil-A where the line's like 2 miles long because people go out of town and they visit that place just for the Chick-fil-A?
Oh my god, there's a Chick-fil-A in Hawaii.
Honestly, I don't know exactly where it is, but I know for sure themed and it's like one of a kind because they have like a special menu there that you can only get in that location.
That's so cool.
I bet those Chick-fil-A workers are super fit, and yes.
Honestly, they probably have like those toned legs. You know what I mean? Just they're just built.
Yes, like those
They're on it.
strong calves,
They really do have.
bodybuilders. Exercising. I've been wanting to try out this canvas painting embroidery. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Okay, well, it's basically like a plain painting in the background. Like it's a geometric painting, so you can paint it like one or two colors, super modern, and then you embroider over it. So the design, and then you embroider over it. So the design, so then the design that was a tongue twister. So that the design of the embroidery art will pop. And yeah, I think it's really really cool.
That's cool. I can't paint. I can't embroider anything. I'm the least artistically and athletically, but also can't draw. I can't paint. I can't embroider. You know what? It really is a tragedy. But you know what?
I don't think you're that bad. I don't think you're bad actually, cause I, for Christmas you sent me that letter, and you actually were not a bad like artist.
With my little snowman, it was for and we had to write like a Christmas letter in Spanish, and I decorated the envelope and I drew like a little snowman and like a Christmas tree and snow. And you
It
know what?
was Bob Ross level, okay?
It
You were
was
on
so
X
rough.
Games mode.
I was just such an amazing artist. You know what? I really transformed the art scene. These other artists better watch out because I'm coming for them. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm so yeah. Not
Hey
even.
guys, Dana is gonna come for your job, okay?
I'm coming. I'm joking. I'm not.
Yes.
But unless I no, no.
Nah. Okay. Well, I guess we're moving on to our motivational quote. And this motivational quote applies so dearly to life today. And it's by Zig Ziglar. I don't know who that is. I'm so sorry,
Zig,
but you.
I think Zig Ziglar, or is it Zig Ziegler? Zig.
Oh
It's such a
shoot,
wild name.
Zig
Like you're like
Zig.
last. You're taking attendance. You know that you're the last person if your name is Zig Ziglar.
Oh my gosh, yes, Zig
I want my
Ziglar.
name to be Zig Ziglar. I'll change it. I'm gonna go to the authorities, not the
Oh my
authorities.
gosh, imagine if that guy's of the girls. I don't know who this is. I'm so sorry, but if their middle name also started with the Z.
Zig's filed. Accept. It's a done deal. It's done. It's done. It's
I
when
know. And then when they get their stuff like embroidered or like yeah, embroidered onto like their stuff, it's gonna be like the sleeping symbols.
Oh my god, that's so iconic. Okay, I'm
Like
changing my last name. God, that's so iconic. Okay, I'm
like
changing my last name. I'm changing my entire name to Zig Ziglar. This is just a
Zig
thing that's
Ziglar.
happening
Zig
now.
Ziggy Ziglar.
And then I'm gonna go proceed I'm gonna proceed to get an eye mask, and I'm gonna put my initials in it, and they're gonna ask me, well, what are your initials? And I'm gonna be like ZZZ for Zig. Ask me, well, what are your initials? And I'm gonna be like ZZZ for Zig Zig.
I bet you get plenty of sleep, Dana. I bet you get so much sleep.
I will increase the level of sleep that I get if I have that eye mask and if my name is able to be Zig Ziggy Ziglar.
Zig Ziggy Ziglar. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Okay, well the actual quote is you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Like wow. Absolute wise words of wisdom.
Yes, from Zig Ziglar. You know, he really is a wise man.
I was basically saying that you could start now, you have no to do. There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
should go ahead and just like we all have like that one thing that we've always been wanting to try, but we're like scared to for some reason, whether it be like other people judging you or you worrying that you're not like skilled enough or good enough. But honestly, we have so much time in our hands, and you shouldn't be afraid to just like start something that you're passionate about. That's what me and Heidi are basically doing going into this. This is our first episode like ever. This is my first podcast ever, and
Mhm.
we like it did take a little bit of research because we honestly did not know what we were doing, but you know what, now we sort of have an idea.
Like fresh out of the nest. That sounds absolutely weird, but we're
Yeah.
definitely super new to this. Like we're clueless, but you
We're
know, we
virgin.
did our research, we did our hard work, and here we are recording our first episode.
Yeah, so you know what, don't be afraid to start something that you want to do, no matter how much experience you have, or that you want to do no matter how much experience you have, or I don't know, whatever it is that you're worrying about, just go ahead and start it. There's nothing holding you back.
Definitely. I agree with you. Full on. And especially cuz you don't know like how when this opportunity is going to be over. So it's better like
Our life-changing, groundbreaking, innovative, fantastic, beautiful, astronomical commentary. And make sure to visit our website, which is linked in the description. Whether no matter what platform you're on, it's also going to be on our Instagram, which you can visit. And to visit our website if you want to read more about the stories we've been talking about today. And if you have any questions, you can email us.
definitely. And our Instagram is fun times WDH. I'll get that all figured out for you guys in the description so it'll be easy for you guys to access. Thank you so much if you stay till the end of this podcast. We are super excited to see you next week.
Yes, ma'am. And that marks the end of our podcast. Thank you for listening and have a great
A
day.
great day. Bye.
Bye.